Hey guys, what's going on? StormRider36 here, and today we are finally able to play Overwatch, the actual game, the released game, and it is absolutely amazing. Yes, I remember my video about how the beta was not what I expected, but the way the game was versus my expectations totally, doesn't matter anymore, because the way the game is how I've adapted to it, how I've grown to love it, and it's an amazing game. Blizzard, 10 out of 10, I would say. Well, 10 out of 10 is tough. 9.5 out of 10, okay? Because there's always issues with multiplayer games, because there's always stuff that people can do that is extremely powerful and hard to counter. It's just combos, and it's learning about it. Like McCree has a really deadly combo if you get close to him. What's the counter? Don't get close to him. Who else? Torbjorn is a very, very difficult counter, but there's classes that do that counter him. Snipers, Pharah can counter him, Soldier 76 to an extent. Different characters counter different stuff, so it's all about learning the counters to the really powerful stuff that you're probably going to see in most games. Like a Bastion, snipers are very good counters to Bastions because of the fact that Bastion's time to kill is extremely short if he's in his turret form. If he's in his turret form, you better hope to God he isn't already looking where you're coming from, because then at least you could poke your head out and hit him with an arrow from Hanzo or a bullet from Widowmaker. You know what I mean? So it's all about really, trying to stay out of his main line of sight and everything, and figuring out where he is, of course, because once you figure out where he is, you can get around behind him. But yeah, so Overwatch is finally out, and I'm so excited. And you guys know I'm a console player because I grew up on consoles. So the console community is a lot different than the PC community. The PC community is full of people that are willing to bite the bullet, play support when they don't want to, play tank when they don't want to, you can play offense when they don't want to. But, the Xbox community, and is it on PS4? I don't actually know. But, the console community, we kind of just do what we want. We're used to Call of Duty-esque shooters where you literally don't have to pay attention to anybody or anything. You can just do whatever the hell you want, and that's how you play. But newsflash, people, Overwatch isn't going to be that type of game. You can't go into a game with no healers and expect to win. You can't go into a game with no tanks and expect to win. Well, I guess actually tanks are optional if you have more support. Yeah, I guess that could work. But you know what I mean. It's all about, the timing, and it's all about, just playing the game. So, but this is a really short video of me playing Zenyatta because I bit the bullet. I was like, alright, my team doesn't have any supports. I was Hanzo, and somebody else picked Hanzo after I had already picked them, and they obviously weren't going to switch off because they didn't really care. Because welcome to console players, they have no regard for anybody except for themselves and their friends. Everybody else is a rando or an enemy. So he wasn't going to switch, so I was like, alright, fine, I'll play Zenyatta, I'll bite the bullet. I didn't want to play Zenyatta, I didn't want to play any support. I just wanted to play Hanzo because I love Hanzo from the beta. Wanted to see if they changed anything, they haven't. And so I changed, don't be afraid to change. Even if it means playing a class that you don't really like, you know what I mean? You have to really suck it up and do it for your team. Now, maybe your team can get along without a tank. Maybe your team can get along without a support. Maybe you have a Soldier 76 who can heal, so that technically counts as support. So, it's like, it's all about the team comp, really. If you see your team doing fine without any support heroes, you don't have to change. But if you notice that your team is, not being able to push, not being able to do stuff, you have to really realize that, well, maybe somebody should switch to support. And in saying that, you have to make sure it's the right support, because if it's the wrong support, then, well, why'd you switch? You're not going to coincide with your teammates well, you're not going to gel well, and it's going to be the same situation. Like, say your team needs healing, but you go Symmetra. It doesn't help. Yeah, you give them, 25 shield? They're still dying. You know what I mean? They're still, not getting the healing, they're still not getting the sustain that they need. They need, you need damage to push through a Bastion and a Torbjorn turret. And that means you're probably going to need a Mercy for the damage boost, but you have a Zenyatta. Yeah, he's doing the healing. Yeah, he could put a Discord Orb so one person takes that damage. But if you have, somebody's ultimate and then Mercy damage boosts it, you can take out multiple people. And except for with Zenyatta, you can only really attack that one person. So it's really very much so about picking the right hero, and you know the console community is gonna have to adapt. All the PC streamers I watch that have played this game already, they adapt. Their teams adapt and talk to each other and don't talk about fucking your mother. But you know, that's Xbox for you. People think that it's cool to talk shit when really we're all there for the same reason. We like playing video games. We want to have fun. Why make it not fun for everyone else, including ourselves? Because negativity spreads negativity. But you know, it's all about finding the counters, all about picking the heroes that gel well with your team. Don't just pick a hero because you want to pick it. Unless you're the first one to pick, then I guess pick the hero you want to play because you can. But that's all I have to say. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Go play Overwatch. It's worth it.